Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about all the books that I plan on reading for spring, which is March, April, and May. Obviously I might not read all of them, but this is what I plan to read. This is my spring TBR and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So the first one that I plan on reading for the spring is Waterstones by Evelyn Waugh, and it is so appropriate to read since I'm living in London, and I think it'll be just such a fun read. It's really sad though because I crinkled the top of it, if you could see, because I packed in my suitcase to Romania and then I kind of ruined the top bit, but it's an old book anyway. Right, so the next book that I plan on reading is Perfume by Patrick Süskind. This I've been wanting to read back in October and I didn't get around to it, so I'm hoping now to get to it. I think it's a very interesting, unique read. I want to get more into reading old classics like this. Right, the next book that I plan on reading is Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. I think this one's going to be very interesting. So I got this recommended by this book recommended by basically Brit on YouTube, and she raved about this book. She said it was so good, so I'm really interested in reading it. The greasers and the rich kid Zucks are at war on the Tulsa streets. Ponyboy, a 14-year-old brawler, chain-smoker and dreamer, is a fiercely loyal greaser, but a single murderous catastrophe is to wrench him for his old life and overturn everything he thinks he knows. The Outsiders was an audacious debut written when S.E. Hinton was only 17. The Outsiders is a teenage epic, so I'm really interested to read this one. The next one, I got this one recommended by one of my favorite booktubers, dakotawarren. The Collector by John Fowles. I've never read any of his previous works before. I don't really know what this is about, and it has a cute little butterfly in the cover. It's cute. When I got this book at Scoo Books, they said it was in such bad condition that they actually gave me this book for free, so I didn't pay anything for this book. It looks a lot better than editions that I've seen personally, but if they said I could have it for free, then I couldn't deny that. Right, the next book I'm going to read is The Dangers of Smoking in Bed by Mariana Enriquez. I think that's how you say her last name. Welcome to Buenos Aires, a place of nightmares and twisted imaginings, where missing children come back from the dead and unearthed bones carry terrible curses. Thrumming with murderous intentions, family betrayals, and morbid desires, these stories shine a light on a violent city gripped by urban madness, giving voice to the lost, the oppressed, and the unforgotten. Lucid and darkly poetic, unsettling and otherworldly, these tales of revenge are a masterpiece of contemporary Gothic and a bewitching exploration of the dark inclinations that threaten to lead us over the edge. So I heard this one a lot from Jackedwards. He talked about this one. He said it was pretty good, quite dark, and he read this video where he reads books that Lordy, the singer, read, and she read this one, so I'm interested to read this one. I'm actually currently reading it right now. As you can see, I would put bookmark on it, and I'm on page 16. So the next read is Foster by Claire Keegan. This is going to be interesting. I'm already on page 34 and I'm really enjoying it. Read you the synopsis. It is a hot summer in rural Ireland. A child is taken by her father to live with relatives on a farm, not knowing when or if she will be brought home again. In a Kinsella's house, she finds an affection and warmth she has not known, and slowly in her care begins to blossom. But there is something unspoken in this new household, where everything is so well tended to, and the summer must come to an end. So this is going to be such an interesting read. I heard that it's similar to Anne of Green Gables, so I'm super excited to read this. And so far, it's been the most beautiful thing I've ever read. It's so simple and talks about ordinary life, but in the most picturesque and beautiful way. The next book is Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. Yadril has summoned a ghost, and now he can't get rid of him. To gain his family's acceptance, Yadril has to prove himself a real brujo by summoning his cousin's ghost. But when he accidentally summons the ghost of his high school's resident bad boy instead, things get complicated. For Julian won't go into death quickly, and the more time Yardarine and Julian spend together, the harder it is to let each other go. So I don't really know too much about this book, but I've seen it a lot in some specific stores in London, so I had to pick it up. And cemeteries are interesting to read in terms of fiction, and I think this will be an interesting read. So the next book that I plan on reading for the spring is, of course, Leo Tolstoy's Anna Karenina. Super excited. I think you guys already know what this is about, so I don't even need to read the synopsis. The next book that I have is The Well of Loneliness by Redcliffe Hall. This is going to be interesting. And then the last book that I have on this list is, of course, Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. I think you guys already know what Anne of Green Gables is about, so I'm just going to skip reading the synopsis, but I am very excited to read this. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it, and now you can see what my reading plans for spring looks like. It's very ambitious, but I am doing so good on reading. I've read 3 books this month, and it's just been an incredible reading time in my life, so I really just want to take advantage of it and read as much as I can this year, because last year I only read 30 books, obviously because I had other priorities in mind, but I really want to take a hold of reading this year, and I'm super excited. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!